the Royal Daily Tea YouTube channel. Please be advised all of my videos are for entertainment purposes only, based 100% on my own opinion, my own theories, and my own research. All of my information can be found on the public domain and falls under the fair use guidelines. Please feel free to do your own research. Hello and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the small videos in between the longer videos. I know they're really short. I'm kind of calling them my Neil Sean type of videos. I really do appreciate your patience, but I like doing the long and the short in between, especially since my work schedule has been a little crazy. So leave your comments below. Let me know if you like having, the short videos in between the longer videos. So there has just been so much royalty that it's really hard to keep up. 2022 is already shaping up to be a crazy year for the royal family, and unfortunately, Her Majesty the Queen is just not going to get a break. So now we have the Sussexes, the crazy duo, out in Montecito, raising a royal stink over them wanting the Metropolitan Police to provide security for them so they can safely return to the UK. What a load of crock that is. These two suffer from delusions of grandeur, and the official definition of delusions of grandeur is when you believe that you have more power, wealth, smarts, or grand traits that are true. And Harry and Meghan really thought the grass was going to be greener here in America, that they were going to tramp over here and just sign millions and millions of dollars. They thought the world was just going to be at their feet. Well, unfortunately, they overestimated quite a bit. They actually just came out on a new poll. I think it was the top 10 most boring things in the world. And literally, Harry and Meghan were number 2 as the most boring couple. They were right underneath not having Wi-Fi. That was absolutely hilarious and 100% spot on. As we all know, they have very boring woke salad speeches, and we all need to give them some ranch dressing because they're boring. Nobody wants to hear from them, and we don't need another lecture. So now Harry and Meghan are repeating history by being tone deaf and not knowing how to read a room, and complaining how the Metropolitan Police need to provide security for his family of 4 so they can safely return to the UK. The same place where his family, who mistreated him and his wife and made quote unquote racist comments, and where every time he flies to the UK he gets PTSD and he's scared of the camera clicks. But oh no, they desperately want to come back to the UK. Well, why? Why do you want to come back to the UK? Why are you selling your Montecito mansion? Well, I believe they're having money problems, as I've stated before. Their Spotify deal is donezo, okay? That thing is dead in the water. Spotify, they're not announcing it, but it's dead. And their Netflix deal is super shaky. Not only is the Pearl and Invictus going to be a snooze fest, but let's be honest, they're not worth millions of dollars. Netflix cannot afford to pay these 2 untalented grifters millions upon millions of dollars. First of all, Netflix is having their own issues. They're having to raise their membership prices $1 to $2, I believe, starting next month. They're also competing against a lot more streaming companies. They have Apple TV, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Paramount Plus, Hulu, etc. So Netflix has a lot of competition, and they cannot afford to pay every single creator millions and millions of dollars unless they have shows that are really, really popular and that are going to do well. And I'm sorry to say, but Invictus and Pearl, I don't see it happening. Pearl is going to be like The Bench. It's going to have a lot of reviews in the beginning because people want to see what it's about, and then it's going to tank. Nobody's going to watch Pearl. Nobody wants to watch a 12-year-old fictional character based on Meghan Markle giving a woke salad speech about historical women. Snooze fest. Okay? It's not happening. And Spotify, it's dead. Dead in the water. They didn't get all the money. The deal's done. It's over. So I believe Harry and Meghan know the gig is up, and they're looking for a way to dip their toe back into the UK, kind of like making themselves available, clearing their calendar, trying to go to the UK, looking at property because it's the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. So they're trying to get themselves back with the royals, trying to represent the crown on a part-time basis. I know y'all don't believe me, but it's true. Harry and Meghan want to volunteer and be a part of this, record-breaking, history-making moment. But they're not liked. That's the problem. Nobody in the UK wants them. So now they're afraid that the royal family doesn't want them either. Nobody in the UK wants them there. Nobody. The royal family doesn't want them there. The people don't want them there. So now they're coming up with this little cockamamie story of, well, the reason why we're not there is because, well, we just don't feel safe. We don't feel safe, and we're offering to pay the Metropolitan Police, but you guys aren't even letting us pay for it because we're such victims. Prince Harry, who went from princedom to victimhood, not even letting us pay for it because we're so noble and we're trying to spare the taxpayers, but y'all are just so evil and mean to Harry and Meghan. Y'all are just so mean to us, and we're just trying to bring little Lilibet to sit on the Queen's lap. But no, you're just not providing safety and security, so we're going to have to tell the whole world what we're doing, and we're going to sue the royal office. But we're only doing it because we're scared, and you're mean. It's called emotional blackmail. It's called manipulation. It's called narcissistic behavior, because what they're essentially doing is throwing the royal family under the bus once again. They're also trying to cover their ass, because if they don't get invited to the Platinum Jubilee, then they're going to say, well, we just couldn't go. I mean, we were invited, but we couldn't go because of our security. So it just seems very contradictory, because it seems like they really are trying to come back to the UK. They're clearing their calendar, they're selling their home, they're trying to come over only under the condition that they get the same royal police protection that they had as royals, right? They're always putting a condition upon their return. But if it doesn't work, then they publicly put it out there. So if it backfires, then they can tell people, well, the only reason why we didn't go there was because, security, but the real reason is they weren't invited. I personally do not believe the royal family wants them there, because Harry and Meghan are becoming a security risk. So now Harry and Meghan are really trying to step their toe back in the UK, but I'm still not understanding why. The family who mistreated them and who were racist, and the evil press and the evil people who hate them, but they want to come back so badly that they want this rule overturned so they can, quote unquote, pay for the salaries. Well, another point that another royal commentator brought up is that if he was to pay the salaries of the Metropolitan Police officers, well, they only make between like 30 and 60,000 a year. So if he got 5 or 6 of those, it's a lot cheaper than paying the $500,000 to $1 million that he would need in personal security. Again, they're trying to cut corners financially because they are broke. Their deals are drying up. Their checks aren't signed. They have too many people on their payroll, a house they can't afford, and now they're trying to come back to the UK, but only under their conditions. So it just seems very contradictory. Like they're trying to come to the UK, but if it doesn't work out, then they're going to blame the royal family for not giving them security, but they're clearing their calendar, but they're busy. It's like, well, what is it? I personally believe that these two never really wanted to leave the royal family, and now they're trying to put their little toe in the water. They're trying to test the temperature over in the UK. Like, if we come over here, are they really going to boo us? Are they going to throw tomatoes at us? Do we need to get those clear raincoats? Like, how is this going to work? Because even if they were welcomed from the royal family with open arms, and the royal family laid out the carpet and they paid for the security, the people of the UK would be pissed. So it's like Her Majesty the Queen can't really win. If she doesn't roll out the red carpet and invite them to the Jubilee and pay for their security and treat them like, royalty, then people are going to say, oh, look at the Queen being racist and mean again. But if she does do it, then the people of the UK who don't want Harry and Meghan there, who want their titles removed, are going to be pissed at her. It's like she can't win. And they did this deliberately to where no matter what happens, the royal family's going to look bad. You know what I mean? So why? What was the point of publicly releasing this statement of suing the royal office for a right to pay for police officers? Why not just pay for your own security? Why not just get 10 more security guards? Now, their biggest complaint is they're saying they're not going to have the UK intelligence. Now, if Harry and Meghan really had major security concerns, I believe the police here would be involved, maybe even the FBI, and they would be in communication with Scotland Yard. It would become an international issue if that was actually the case. However, I don't believe it. I really don't. People don't care about them. When they're out in Montecito, she just has a couple of security guards. She's fine. Does she need 10 security guards to carry her handbags? Does she need one to be a nanny, one to clean her house? Like, what exactly do we need all this security for? Where exactly are you going in the UK? Are you holding a political rally with 60,000 people? I don't think to and fro your SUV, you need 80 security guards with guns. I'm not quite understanding the threat level they feel they're getting. Now, he did say when he went for the statue unveiling back in July that he was harassed and, was, compromised by the paparazzi. Well, many people have reported there has been no photos of him released. So again, it's another trumped up fake allegation with no proof. So what do you guys think? Do you think Harry and Meghan are trying to tiptoe their way back into the UK? They're testing the waters to see if they would be accepted? Do you think they're going broke? Leave your comments, guys, down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Be sure to go over to my website. I am updating the website with some new blogs. And if you would go over and check it out, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to follow me on my other social media accounts. Thank you, guys, and have an awesome and amazing day.